Hey friends, ever felt unloved even when someone says they love you? Today we're diving into the 5 love languages, how they work, why they matter, and what science says about them. This isn't just feel-good fluff, it could totally change your relationships. Let's go! Part 1. What are the 5 love languages? Okay, so the 5 love languages were introduced by Dr. Gary Chapman in his 1992 book. The idea is simple. We all have different ways we like to give and receive love. And here they are. Number 1. Words of affirmation. Like when someone tells you, "You're amazing," or "Your hair looks great today." 2. Acts of service. Like when someone fixes your car, folds your laundry, or makes you soup when you're sick. 3. Receiving gifts. No, it's not being materialistic. It's feeling loved when someone gives you something thoughtful, even a tiny pebble with your name on it. 4. Quality time. Hanging out, having deep talks, or just chilling together without distractions. 5. Physical touch. Hugs, kisses, cuddles, or even high fives if that's your vibe. Quick fun fact, Dr. Chapman started out as a marriage counselor and noticed people often said things like, "I don't feel loved, even though my partner does things for me." He realized they were speaking different love languages. Mind blown. Even in my past, I've had to deal with misunderstandings like this. You try to keep everything going, job, family, and friends. If you don't have enough time on top of that, it can very quickly mean that you don't make any time for us or friends. But you don't do that on purpose. You do it to create more freedom in the future. However, this is not recognized at the time. Part 2. Science backs it up. So, is it just pop psychology? Actually, research says there's some truth here. A 2022 study in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that people who match on love languages report higher relationship satisfaction. It's not magic, it's communication. I have an acquaintance who coordinates everything with his partner and tells her exactly when he's doing what and waits for feedback. Is it right now, or will he do it later? As a result, the entire time, the distribution of tasks was known to both of them, or the other partner said, "Let me do it today." A very balanced and harmonious relationship with almost no points of friction. Also, researchers from Penn State found that people who regularly express love in their partner's preferred language feel closer and more connected. And a cool 2021 study showed that people often misinterpret their partner's gestures because they assume their own love language is universal. Spoiler alert, it's not. So, if you've ever said, "But I clean the house for them every day," and they reply, "Yeah, but you never say you love me," you've just had a classic love language mismatch. Part 3. The 5 languages in detail. First up, words of affirmation. People with this love language thrive on verbal encouragement, praise, or compliments. Fun fact, a study in psychological science found that positive words trigger the same brain regions as getting a gift. So yes, your words literally hit the reward centers in the brain. Next time, text someone, "Hey, I appreciate you," and see their day brighten up. It works wonders. Second, acts of service. For these folks, actions speak louder than words. It could be making dinner, helping with errands, or tackling that IKEA furniture so they don't lose their mind. One survey showed that acts of service folks often report frustration when their partner says, "I love you," but doesn't help out around the house. Because for them, love is shown by doing. Remember, even small gestures count, like making someone coffee, chef's kiss. Third, receiving gifts. And let's clarify, it's not about being greedy. For these people, a gift is a symbolic reminder that you're thinking of them. Neuroscientists found that receiving a thoughtful gift activates brain areas linked to emotional bonding. It's not about the price, it's the meaning. So if your partner lights up when you bring them a tiny souvenir from a work trip, they might be a gifts person. Fourth, quality time. This is about giving undivided attention. No phones, no TV in the background, just you and them. Research shows that couples who spend time talking and sharing activities report better emotional intimacy. Even just a 10-minute walk together helps. So if your person keeps saying, "Can we hang out? Just us?" That's a love language hint right there. Last but not least, physical touch. Studies show that physical affection releases oxytocin, aka the cuddle hormone. It reduces stress, boosts bonding, and even helps lower blood pressure. So if your partner's always reaching for a hug, that's not clinginess. It's their love language. So, how do you figure out your love language? You can take Dr. Chapman's online quiz. Notice what makes you feel most loved. Notice what you complain about missing. Notice how you show love to others. Your top language might even change over time. I used to be a huge gifts person, but now I'm all about quality time. Probably because I got older and realized coffee dates are cheaper than diamonds. Quality time is one of the biggest challenges for couples with children. Life is so busy that couples have to arrange private dates to spend some time together. Otherwise, it often happens that the partner falls asleep when putting the child to bed because the day as a whole is simply really exhausting in the long run. Part 5. Quick tips for using love languages. Here's how to use love languages like a pro. Learn your partner's top language. Make small, consistent efforts. Tell each other what you like. Don't assume yours is the same as theirs. And if your partner's language is different, don't panic. Just practice. Like learning French, except instead of croissants, you're handing out compliments or hugs. I've got into the habit of kissing each other goodnight and saying I love you when we go to bed. And when we leave the house early together, we do the same. Even small gestures are sometimes more intense than everything else around them. Try it out. So there you have it. The 5 love languages and why they actually matter. Have you figured out yours yet? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to see what love languages are most popular around here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you love. Thanks for watching, and remember, love isn't one size fits all. It's your unique language. See you next time.